Hello, it's game review time, and this time it's AEW Fight Forever game. I learned about the development of this game during its first official announcement. Since I played almost all the released wrestling games, I was really interested in what this project would turn out to be. To give you a little idea of my past, and immediately put aside questions like who are you to judge, I'll say that I have played wrestling games on more than one generation of the game consoles and of course PC. I started with the NES, which we, thanks to the wonders of the pirate industry, called dandy. Then there was Sega, first Curling Chiron, PS1, second PS2, Xbox, PC mixed with consoles. In general, a lot of things played, and even on sort of machine emulations to play authentic games that are not available anywhere else. I'll say right away that I cannot univocally name any game favorite or best, because I think that in all games there is something good and something bad. I consider SmackDown, here as counts the pain, to be the best in terms of dynamics, content, roster and of course control. At that time she had amazing graphics, although in my humble opinion she lacked depth in the elaboration of the plot component, which could add replayability, but a lot of people love this story. Wrestling Empire with Maidiki, its predecessors and mods, I can praise for the excellent study of randomly generated wall events, cross-promotional feuds, micromanagement, variety of matches. Despite the frankly simple graphics, digging into the editors and settings, I got almost cinematic wrestlers. It was very interesting to play it. It was addictive and you got used to the role of the wrestler or promoter. And one day I played so badly that I ended up with one-legged and one-armed wrestler, completely literally with scars that he received in ultra-hardcore matches. He lost his second arm. I can even find good ones in WCW Backstage Assault, for example an extensive selection of weapons, unusualness, a large roster and wrestlers from the time of the war with New Blood, the New Blood group, which are not currently anywhere else in other games. Yes, I can even find something good in the WWF Steel Cage Challenge on NES, and objectively assess its pros and cons. But it will not drag out, and let's move on to the hero of our occasion, AEW Fight Forever. Initially, during the announcement that YUKE'S and THQ would be involved in the development, I thought, cool, well, these are the guys who made the WCW line, Nitro Thunder and SmackDown on Playcard, PS consoles. It will be interesting that they'll come up with. Are we finally going to see the real game where WWE 2K level graphics are paired with some controls? And you know what, seeing the first trailer for the game, albeit with clumsy unfinished graphics, I realized that nothing good would come of it, but I'm ready to give up my prejudice and disassemble the game impressively, taking into account all the minuses and pluses that I found. So I downloaded the game, installed and go. Screensaver. Yes, I think that this is one of the important components of our wrestling games, because in SmackDown 2, Know Your Role on the first PS, I think it was one of the coolest intros. Immediately after watching it, you know that something simply mind-blowing was waiting for you. And the phrase, "Ladies and gentlemen, this is proof anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation," said by Jerry Lawler at the beginning of the game, made you believe that this is true. What do we see in AEW? Mega pathetic introduction. A cut of shots against the background, of which the announcer tells us about what a rich history this company has. Wow, and that all the wrestlers who work in this exclusively elite. Let's believe. So be it, elite is elite, moreover it was positioned as the mainline of the company from the day it was founded. But this pathos every time you start the game just gets boring, and the constant repetition of phrases about the elite is somehow similar to NLP or even some kind of self-hypnosis. I give Manus no offense. Immediately after the splash screen, We are greeted by the main menu. After briefly showing some fact about the random roster wrestler, he also meets on the main menu screen. Stands and stares at you from the screen. When the first time started the game, it's rather confusing and not. Or perhaps you aren't interested in reviews of other wrestling games? So thank you guys for watching this review and see you in the next video.